Enoch is one of the most mysterious figures in biblical history. This mysterious prophet, whose story is missing from the canonical scriptures, has captured the imagination of scholars and enthusiasts who are trying to uncover the hidden truths about his life and the extraordinary encounters he allegedly experienced. Born in the antediluvian era, Enoch's life was marked by his unique relationship with the divine. Evidence of this is found in Genesis chapter 5, verse 22. Enoch walked with God 300 years. This extraordinary quality distinguishes him from his contemporaries and raises questions about his true nature and the reasons for his exclusion from the sacred text. Furthermore, the cryptic statement in Genesis chapter 5, verse 24, Enoch simply ceased to exist when God took him, instead of providing any answer, only heightens the mystery. To better understand the life of Enoch, we must examine both the factual and speculative aspects of his story, delving into available evidence, alternative theories, and rejected texts such as the Book of Enoch. We will attempt to piece together the puzzle surrounding the enigmatic figure. The Book of Enoch itself expands on the evidence mentioned in Genesis and provides a detailed account of the patriarch's interactions and heavenly beings known as Watchers. These extraterrestrial beings are said to have imparted forbidden knowledge to humanity, further blurring the lines between divine intervention and extraterrestrial encounters. By analyzing the reasons for the rejection of texts such as the Book of Enoch and the reluctance of mainstream religious institutions to accept alternative interpretations, we will uncover hidden truths that have been obscured for centuries. This video will be a journey through the uncharted territory of biblical history and alien encounters, challenging conventional wisdom. We will push through the boundaries of understanding and pursue the possibility that Enoch's extraordinary experiences may hold the key to unlocking the secrets of our existence and the cosmos as a whole. The mysterious life of Enoch. The story of Enoch is described in the Bible as shrouded in mystery. He is the seventh generation of Adam. His personality is scarcely mentioned in the book of Genesis, and from the information we learn that he lived 365 years, which is significantly shorter compared to many other patriarchs of his time. The brevity of his life on earth is also emphasized by the enigmatic statement in Genesis chapter 5, verse 23 through 24, which reads, "And all the days of Enoch were 365 years. He walked with God, and he was no more, for God took him." This enigmatic passage has puzzled Bible scholars for centuries, as it seems to suggest that Enoch did not die a natural death, but instead was removed from the earth by divine intervention. Apart from these brief mentions in Genesis, almost nothing is known about Enoch's life. His great-grandson Noah plays a significant role in biblical history, as he and his family are the only survivors of the great flood that destroys the earth. However, Enoch's unique relationship with God and the mysterious circumstances surrounding his departure from earth continues to provoke questions in the minds of scholars and enthusiasts, prompting them to seek additional information and alternative interpretations of his life. The mysterious nature of Enoch's existence is further enhanced by the fact that his story is absent from many scriptures. This exclusion of the character and his story makes us wonder if Enoch's life was deliberately suppressed or if he was simply lost to history. The search for these answers leads us to the detailed study of sources such as the apocryphal Book of Enoch, which contains a more detailed account of his life, of the patriarch, and his interaction with the heavenly beings. The manuscript delves into the mysteries of Enoch's life, describing his encounters with the Watchers, unearthly beings who descended from the heavens and share forbidden knowledge with humanity. These things are believed to have revealed the secrets of the cosmos, imparting knowledge of astronomy, meteorology, and even the nature of human existence. Enoch's interactions with observers have led people to speculate that his experience could be interpreted as contact with extraterrestrial life or beings from other dimensions. The lost writings of Enoch and their discovery. The Book of Enoch was thought to be lost for centuries. In 1773, Scottish explorer James Bruce came across the text while traveling in Ethiopia. He discovered the ancient manuscripts in the sacred collection of the Ethiopian Orthodox Church, which preserved it despite its exclusion from the official biblical canon. The book is written in the ancient Semitic Ge'ez language, spoken in Ethiopia. It is believed to have been created between the 3rd and 1st centuries BC. It consists of 5 parts, covering different aspects of Enoch's life, including his encounters with the Watchers, his heavenly journeys, and the apocalyptic visions revealed to him. A detailed video about the book and its contents can be found in our channel. The text within has become an invaluable source for those who seek and want to understand the mysteries surrounding Enoch and his outwardly experiences, shedding light on secrets that have been hidden for centuries. Despite its importance, the manuscript remains controversial, with many religious institutions refusing to recognize its authenticity or include it in the official canon. The author of this book was not Enoch himself, but rather several Jewish scribes who lived centuries after his time. The book goes into considerable depth about many events in Genesis chapter 1 through 6. It contains Enoch's tours of secret and hidden places on earth and heaven, including Sheol, the Jewish afterlife, the abyss, the vast holy mountains, the mansion of the angels, the gates of heaven, and the 10 heavens or heavenly regions. Chapter 3: Enoch and the Watchers. One of the most intriguing aspects of Enoch's story is his encounters with the supreme beings, or Watchers, described in the book. According to the text, these beings are said to have descended from the heavens and interacted with humans on earth. The descriptions of the Watchers are truly fascinating. They are said to be incredibly tall, with shining faces and beautiful clothes. While I was alone in my house, 2 men of enormous statues came before me, their faces shining like the sun, their clothes and voices beautiful. Theologians interpret this statement that Enoch shared about angels. Since there's no mention of wings or halos, researcher Eric von Däniken believes that these creatures are extraterrestrials. He points out similarities between observer accounts and contemporary reports of UFOs, as well as accounts of alien abductions. Däniken suggests that these beings were from other planets or dimensions and came to Earth in ancient times. Although the theory has been pointed out as speculative, it is worth considering that the possibility that extraterrestrial beings have visited our planet in the past. After all, the vastness of the universe suggests that we're probably not alone, and the chance that other intelligent life forms have evolved in other parts of their galaxy is certainly within the realm of possibility. Another interesting aspect of the book is the descriptions of the vehicles that the observers use to travel in the sky. The Watchers are described as riding chariots of fire, with wheels that spin so fast they appear to be burning. The sound of these chariots is described as thunder, and their speed is incredible. Another army of chariots arrived with mounted soldiers on board, and they marched from east to west until noon, following the winds of the sky. Vehicles could be heard rolling as I was terrified. These descriptions are strikingly similar to modern UFO accounts. Many people who claim to have encountered extraterrestrial beings report seeing strange flying machines that move at incredible speeds and make a sound like thunder. While it is certainly possible that the Watchers' descriptions of chariots are merely symbolic, we must ask whether they were actual means of transportation used by extraterrestrial beings. Could there be some truth to the idea that aliens have been visiting our planet for thousands of years? Could other intelligent life forms have played a role in our history? Transformations and outwardly journeys. Enoch and Elijah were prophets who were said to have been carried away by God. What happened to them sounds outwardly mysterious, leaving room for interpretation and speculation. Some researchers suggest that these accounts may be evidence of extraterrestrial encounters and high-tech transportation. Enoch's transfiguration is described as follows in Book 1 of Enoch.
And when again the Lord commanded his holy voice to call me, I again heard his voice. I tried and ascended to heaven, and there again I saw and heard that which a man could not see nor hear or hear. And when I looked down, behold, a fire kindled from me. As I continued to ascend, the winds lifted me up and lifted me up in the air, and in the whirlwind They carried me to a distant land.
Elijah's transformation is described in the Book of Kings as a fiery chariot, with fiery horses appearing and taking him away in a whirlwind of heaven. These accounts lead people to speculate that these events were not supernatural, but rather the result of extraterrestrial and advanced technology. The similarities between these accounts and modern UFO stories are striking. Many accounts of alien abductions involve bright lights, sudden disappearances, and strange bodily transformations. Could these similarities be more than coincidence? Perhaps these ancient prophets had contact with beings from other worlds and advanced technologies that we do not yet fully understand. The idea that ancient accounts of divine beings or religious figures may actually be descriptions of extraterrestrial encounters is not new. It has been featured in books, movies, and TV shows, and has gained popularity in recent years with the rise of the UFO debunking movement. Of course, it's important to note that these interpretations are speculative and cannot be confirmed. If Enoch and Elijah were indeed raptured, and we accept the possibility of ancient alien encounters, this opens a whole new realm of inquiry into the nature of our universe and our place in it. How have these encounters shaped our understanding of spirituality, cosmology, and human identity? What other ancient evidence of extraterrestrial contact is waiting to be discovered? Forbidden knowledge and hidden truths. The Catholic Church's rejection of the Book of Enoch raises many questions about its motives and beliefs. While it is understandable they want to maintain their control over the canon of the Bible, the content of the book is not necessarily more controversial than many other texts included in the Bible. One possible reason for the suppression of the book is that it's included stories of giants and other mysterious creatures that did not conform to the traditional teachings of the Church. Additionally, descriptions of interactions with extraterrestrials and their potential extraterrestrial nature may have been considered too controversial. However, the banning of the book has only served to increase its popularity for those seeking forbidden knowledge and hidden truths. The book has become a symbol of resistance to religious authority and a source of inspiration for many alternative spiritual movements. According to the text, the Watchers who came down to Earth mated with the human women, which gave rise to a race of giants. These giants are described as being much larger and stronger than humans and possessing vast knowledge and power. Although the idea of giants may seem like pure myth and fantasy, there is evidence of giant skeletons and artifacts from ancient civilizations around the world. Some even suggest that these giants may have been the result of genetic experiments or interbreeding with extraterrestrial beings. The manuscript also mentions other strange and supernatural creatures, such as the Nephilim and the Behemoth. They have been interpreted as various ways, from real to symbolic depictions of evil and chaos. If the Book of Enoch is accepted as part of the biblical canon, it will challenge the traditional understanding of the Bible and raise difficult theological questions. It offers a unique perspective on biblical history and the nature of God, and its inclusion of the canon would require a revolution of many long-held beliefs. One of the potential consequences of its adoption would be to change the way we view extraterrestrial life and extraterrestrial beings. The book suggests there is a whole other realm of existence out there somewhere, filled with strange and powerful creatures that interact with our world in ways we cannot fully understand. Another possibility consequence is the revision of our understanding of history and mythology. If you like this video, please support us by subscribing to the channel.